Hello, my friends, and thank you for joining me, Karen Barney, Karmic One Tarot, bringing you the road ahead for the week of October 4th through 10th, 2020. Don't forget, Pluto goes direct on the 5th. We saw Saturn go direct last month on the 29th. So things are going to start to move. Fantastic, right? Good energy coming in. Let's see who we're doing first. What element is our first up today? We'll shuffle and cut. We're going to do air, fire, earth, or water for the week of October 4th through 10, 2020. What do my friends and I need to know? We've got the Death card and the King of Swords. So air signs up first. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini represented there. But let's see. The King of Swords is that policy maker is what I just heard. So you're going to be setting the tone here in a transition. You are the perhaps person in charge. The King of Swords is a very logical and methodical thinker. Someone that is kind of organized and structured in the way they go about things. And this transition is a big one. The Death card here, Scorpio energy coming in, changing things most likely for the better for you, I would say. So what's happening here with my air sign friends? What's going on with the air signs? October 4th through 10, 2020, the road ahead. Pluto direct, my gosh, that's a big one. So was Saturn, but you know, holy cow. Bring it in, universe. What's happening for the air signs? What is it they need to know the week of the 4th through the 10th? Air signs. October 4th through 10 of 2020. That one's jumping right out. With the Empress. Thank you. Excuse me, the Emperor and the Empress. Okay. Is this a power struggle? A power couple? What's happening here with the air signs? The Ace of Swords. Air signs, what decision are you making there, my King of Swords? And the Page of Swords. Looking at your options, that's for sure. That is for sure. I think you're thinking of perhaps ending something here with the Death card. Now we have a couple, we have a power couple, and we have royalty here. So you want to make sure that if you're dealing with someone in a superior position, you are not creating this severance for yourself, unless it is truly something you want. But it is going to be something that happens here. I've got the Five of Coins here too, my friend. So I'm sorry to say this is going to pinch. This is going to hurt for a little bit. So whatever it is you are distancing yourself from with this Ace of Swords, watch your communication. It could result in a separation. The Ace of Swords. It may be something that's expensive, but overall, you know, I think you've got to do this to come back out into the sun. If this is a couple situation, you know, whether or not it is a couple situation, my friends, you are distraught over it. You're worried over it. And the leaving part of it is what's difficult, because you don't know where you're going yet. There's our King of Swords again. You're off on a brand new journey, and the leaving is the first step, my air sign friends. So I'm sorry to say that is happiness coming in for you, but after a pinch or two. Let's see what's happening. Who's the Emperor in this? Who's the controlling arm of this? Who's the superior in this? The Empress is the creative and fertile energy. The Emperor is the one that controls that, and you're dictating how these messages get sent. How this action comes in, my air sign friends, is up to you. These messages perhaps are even coming from you, maybe to the Empress. Sometimes those can be seen as the arrows of love, and maybe you miss them and can't wait to decide. Where are you deciding? Can't wait to decide how your future goes there. Let's see what's happening there. The Emperor. Tell me about the Emperor, please, for my air sign friends. Two of Cups. I think that you are conveying these messages to the object of your affection, or someone of a like-minded nature. You know, someone that's on the same path as you, someone that is simpatico with where you're going and is going to help you sort through this decision. It's going to pinch, but you're going to be on the better side of it very shortly. You know, this ending that you're effecting here is not going to be easy, and I can see that you doubt it, but it's the only thing that's going to bring you peace and the ability to move forward and move on and even start something fresh with a new financial pattern, if that's the case. The King of Swords there with the Fool card, bringing in a very much lighter energy. So what is it you're embarking on? Is it a lack of communication, or a very clearly laid out vision plan that you don't quite have the finance for just yet? How is that going to come in? Where is the Empress leading this? Where is the fertility and the creativity coming in? Now, this could be, again, a couple. It could be parents. It could be that, you know, you care very deeply for them and you need to make some decisions on their best, for their best interest, and you want them to be simpatico. You want them to be on the same page. You know, the finance of it is going to be the difficulty. Okay, don't feel like you're letting them down. You're not. You're doing what needs to be done if that's the case. All right, let's see. Tell me about the Empress here for my air sign friends, the Ten of Wands. It is a struggle. The finance is a struggle. Creating the environment that you want for them, for yourself, for this couple situation, for your partnership, if this is business, is going to be the difficult part. The opportunity is there, but perhaps recognizing it and acting on it is the difficulty, because it seems like you are spending a long time in the curious phase. In the action is, it feels like the action's already behind you. You're still looking at things. So, you know, if this action is still available to you, we'll have to see which way you need to go. Let's see what the Page of Swords is about, please. What is, you know, sometimes this is hard conversations too. So these may be difficult conversations if they're with a parent, if they're with a significant other, even if they are with someone that's in charge in your workplace. They're not going to be easy. It's about money. Are you asking for a raise? Feeling pressure to ask for a raise or step away? Four of Swords, you know, there's some healing that needs to be done here too. And I think you've been thinking about whatever it is you're requesting for a while. Tell me about the Page of Swords, please. How are you going to get back in the game here? That's the Ace of Swords. That's the action taken. The Hanged Man. You've been waiting. You've been, you know, hanging back, really sorting through this. That's that King of Swords. You know, King of Swords and the Death, right? We had the Death card at the cut. That is what we're talking about here, my friends. Making a decision to end something, a phase, and start a new transition. So this could be, as I said, with a couple, could be with your parents, could be with, you know, a financial opportunity at work. The messages are going to be flying. There are people that are in your corner here, but you're waiting. What are you waiting on? What is the pressure to create? Is the pressure to create, the financial of it is intense. Okay, that's what's coming, and you're waiting for the sun. You're waiting for the sun. You're waiting for things to open up here for you, and they are going to. Pluto, Saturn, all of those planets are going to be going direct now, so it's going to affect us greatly. Tell me about the Ace of Swords here with the air signs. Thank you. The Seven of Swords. Maybe leaving something for another day. I don't know if you have that opportunity, though. If you don't, you're going to make a very clear and informed decision. You're going to have time to mull it through, my air sign friends. So you're starting a new transition in whatever incarnation we've talked about suits you. The Ace of Swords and the Hermit. Searching for a path. The Hermit is, of course, Virgo there. The Sun, Leo. And we've got fire signs here. Excuse me, wrong. I'm sorry, lost my place there, guys. Thanks so much. The Six of Cups there, comfort. You're finding your comfort, the path to comfort. Where is this decision going to sit for you? How comfortable can you be with what you're deciding? It's not going to be easy. It seems like there's an element of guilt here too. Don't feel like you're doing them a disservice. You are doing what's best for them and lightening their load if it is a parental situation. Okay, I've got the children here. You're finding a path for them, and you may be distant from them, and this is the best situation. All right, so our Hermit here, searching for the right and proper path. And if this is a couple situation, you may be searching solo. Either way, get whatever guidance you need, whether it be legal, financial. You need to talk to that simpatico person and get your feet on the ground. Figure out exactly what you need to heal, how you need to go about it, and then over here, put it in action, my friends. This is going to be an opportunity for you that's going to really, I say, turn out well, but it's going to take some getting, it's going to take some time to get there. Okay? You're not there yet. This is October, just ramping up. So let's see what happens here with the Keepers of the Light Oracle for the air signs. Krishna, devotion. Trust your spiritual guidance. Your commitment has been recognized. You are loved unconditionally. So that's that sun energy there, my friends. Loved unconditionally. And trust your spiritual guidance. Whatever the downloads are that you are hearing, they are meant for you to hear. So trust your instinct, trust your intuition here, and trust the path that you're on, because it is going to open up some new doors for you and really bring in something beautiful that I don't think you expect right now. All right, air signs, thanks so much. Appreciate your patience with me there in that reading. Let's see what's going on for our next element. Remember, my friends, timestamps are your friend. If you submit timestamps in the comments after the video is published, then you've earned yourself a free one-question reading. You can email me that question at karmic1tarot@gmail.com. Let's see what's going on here. Who's next? We've got fire, earth, and water, the week of October 4th through 10th, 2020. What's happening here? Who are we shuffling for next? The King of Staves and the King of Cups. Well, we're going to call this a draw because they are both kings, but this is a very sensitive and determined person that's talking here. The King of Cups and the King of Staves. So, who's next? Fire, earth, water, Queen of Cups, and the Ace of Coins. Well, we're going to have the Queen of Cups as our reigning sovereign. Water signs. Queen of Cups, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpios on the table. We have the Ace of Coins here too. So this is something that you are working on, I would say privately, not showing anybody how excited you may be about the process, about the path this may involve. This Ace of Coins, windfall, inheritance, bounty, gift, new job, new opportunity, raise, promotion, all of that possible. With the Ace of Coins, it is a brand new situation that's going to need some nurturing, some tending to. So you are in an ideal position, my Queen of Cups, to do just that. What's happening for the water signs here the week of October 4th through 10th, 2020? What do the water signs need to know, please? Water signs. What do my water signs need to see for October 4th through 10th? We have the Four of Cups. Tell me about the water signs, please. What do they need to know? The Two of Swords. The Knight of Swords. And one more card, thank you. The Four of Swords. All right, my friends, well, you're being asked to reevaluate, I think, a situation that you've been offered. The Ten of Coins. Is it going to be as beneficial as you thought it would be? It just may be. You know, I think you've been reflecting on the decision you made on it and seeing that, you know, your intuition is telling you that this could be a very bountiful and joyful situation. And I mean abundant here, whether or not this is family or a professional situation. Our Knight of Swords is changing things very quickly. And I think you're being offered something, or maybe you were offered something in the past that you've had to take some time to mull over. And now it's decision time. How are you going to proceed my water sign friends. The Four of Cups, what is it that you're being offered? Someone's serving you something. Someone is offering you perhaps a vacation, a little getaway. Came up fast, and it's something you can easily do with your finances. Tell me about the Four of Cups, please, for the water signs. What's being offered here? Page of Swords. You're being offered an idea, something that you need to look at further. Something you need to discuss that may not be quite comfortable. Tell me about the thank you, and the Four of Swords. So we've got both of them. You know, the Four of Swords is rest, recovery, and rejuvenation, getting yourself together. So, you know, perhaps someone has offered you something and maybe you're not feeling quite yourself just yet, and don't take advantage of it. And then, you know, time goes by and you feel like, oh man, I probably should have done that. It would have made me happy. So when it comes around again, my friends, make sure you act on it. The Four of Swords is also meditation and introspection, and really reflecting on where you are and what you need to heal and perhaps even forgive. There's been a conflict. Now, is that an internal conflict for you? I do believe it is, about something that needs to change here. So what is it that needs to change? The High Priestess, the Strength card, what else? The Page of Coins, and the Three of Cups. So I think that there are people around you that perhaps need to be recognized for their contribution to whatever you're doing, their support of your situation. The Three of Cups, the Six of Staves, and the King of Staves. Who's going to step up here? Let's see what's happening. Where is this internal conflict for my water sign friends? The Five of Swords. You're asking yourself, is it worth it here? But there's a love here. The Ace of Cups. Wow, I didn't see that coming. There's love here on the table. Now, this Ace of Cups could mean that there is a new child that you know, came up, and life is not going to be the same old, is it? You really have to have some conversations about that, and you need to really meditate on what it is you're doing here. There's an internal conflict, and you know, I think you'll walk away from the conflict. All right, so if it's something that is truly troubling you, get the guidance that you need. Tell me about the Knight of Swords here, please. Tell me about the Knight of Swords. Which direction is he going? Hard charging, fast moving, lots of bravado, and kind of brash, blunt. So watch that communication if there's a sensitive situation here. Tell me about the Knight of Cups. The Ace of Cups can also represent new love. It's also contentment. So I don't think whatever is happening here is making you happy. The Empress there, mother, motherhood, and the Two of Cups. Well, you know, you may have thought, again, had an internal conflict, and, you know, if this is a child and you're having an internal conflict here, my friends, you know, trust your intuition on this. Trust that it is going to be, the Ten of Cups here, a much more, a happy event here. If this is you and your significant other, things are changing very fast. But you know, you've thought about this a lot, and it's not all going to be peaches and cream. It's not going to be an easy situation for a while here. Tell me about the Two of Swords. This is the conflict here. Where are these decisions hurtling towards you that, you know, you really can't see the other side of? What is the situation here? Whatever it is that's coming in to bring you this happiness, contentment, and I think new relationship, if that's the case. Queen of Swords. It came on very fast, and it's kind of like, you know, you didn't really have time to sort it out the way you wanted to. This is something that changed very quickly. But you're going to make a judgment call on this. What's the best way to go here for my... Oh, we have too many here. What's the best way to go here for my water sign friends with the Two of Swords? The Star card. And the Wheel of Fortune. You know, you have to trust that you're in the right place at the right time. So relationship or child, you're in the right place at the right time. And you've got to learn, you've got to trust that. That's our Aquarius card. And the Ten of Coins, you know, it may be an expensive commitment that you're making. but it is going to be full of joy and happiness, my friends. So choose wisely, whichever way you're going. Let's see what's happening here with the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. What's happening with the Keepers of the Light for my water sign friends? Diana, focused intention. Think about what you desire, set your sights high, and expect the best possible outcome. So you know what? If this is truly on your path, and I do believe it's being divinely guided, however you're resonating with this, it is going to bring you to a place where you know you're destined for. Okay? So whether it's a new addition to your family, a new relationship, or something that brings you complete satisfaction, your cup runneth over, then you are in the right place at the right time. As difficult and as maybe even slow as it was going before, it is going to pick up tremendously and move you forward in a new direction, I think. Let's see what's happening with our water sign friends. Excuse me, thank you, my water sign friends. Pick these up and see who's next. Earth or fire? Earth or fire for the week of the 4th through the 10th September 2020. Who's next? Earth or fire for the road ahead? October 4th through 10th, 2020. What's happening? Earth or fire? Earth or fire, please. The Two of Coins and the Queen of Coins. I would say we're doing earth signs, my friends. The Queen of Coins, kind of a get-her-done kind of girl, right? She's Earth Mother. She takes care of everyone in her home and household, and does it well. And sometimes she has to balance things. Sometimes she has to juggle a lot and make decisions on the fly. Which is more important? What prioritize is what's going on here. You have to start prioritizing if you're not already. The Queen of Coins, you're going to get it done. Earth sign, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. What's happening here for my Earth sign friends? This is the road ahead, the week of October 4th through 10, 2020. October 4 through 10 for the Earth signs, Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. What do they need to see, please? The Page of Cups. That is the Judgment card. Confucius. This is the Chinese tarot, by the way. Thank you. The Four of Swords. That's that taking a knee. Letting things sort out without you. One more card here, please, for the Earth signs. And the Three of Coins. Bottom of the deck is the Temperance card. Sagittarius there, my friends, but balance, emotional equilibrium, and starting something fresh. You've got good news that comes in, news that you may have been waiting for, news that you kind of settled in and said, okay, well, I can't do it until I hear that, and now here it is, okay? It's time to get back out there. It's time to start fresh and build again. And I think you've found your peace with whatever challenges you may have had here in the past. And I think you've got a good circle of people around you here. What's the Two of Swords and the Nine of Coins? The question is how you're going to get to where you want to be. The Nine of Coins is that self-sufficient, independent, successful energy. Are you being offered it, and do you see it? Earth signs. Let's start with the Four of Swords, please. Where are the where are you taking a knee, my Earth sign friends? Where are you waiting? Where are you resting? What are you resting from? What do you need to gather your strength for? Thank you. Earth signs. Queen of Pentacles. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. There you are, my friends, gathering your strength for everything that you need to do for your future. It's all right here. The new beginning and the building of it here. So you are gathering your strength. You may even be gathering your resources, but really it's gathering your thoughts, trying to decide which way you're going, prioritizing which way you're going first. Tell me about the Four of Swords, please. The King of Swords. Aquarius, Libra, Gemini there. Is there a decision to be made? The Three of Cups. Temperance was at the bottom. Thank you very much. The King of Swords, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. Sorting through, exactly what I was saying. Sorting through and trying to decide where your priorities are. And you're going to make a decision which one to start first. Which one to begin first. I think you found your peace within yourself. There's no internal struggle here. Tell me about the Page of Cups. What is the news that you hear? Normally the Page of Cups is emotional news. Is it good news? I don't know. Let's see. What's happening with the Page of Cups? Plan. So I think you get the go-ahead on one of your plans. You've decided which one you want to prioritize, and now you've got the go-ahead. Get started. And you're doing it from a place of, I think, a really sure-footed, steady, and grounded place. And there's your Judgment card. You've got the go-ahead to begin something new. To start something that you really need your savvy for, something you really need your logic and intellect for here, my earth sign friends. Confucius, the wise one, right? Tell me why this Judgment card is here, please. Why is the Judgment card here? Temperance, finding your peace with the new beginning. That where you find yourself, my earth sign friends. It may not be where you want it to be, but you've healed from whatever has changed, and here you are now starting something new, finally at peace with where you are and what you have to do. What is it that you have to do here, my earth sign friends? Justice. That's our card of Libra, Sagittarius and Libra there. Well, that's about finding your balance, being able to balance, and both cards of balance, being able to start fresh and balancing maybe the legalities of it, maybe the emotional of it, and mixing both business and pleasure of it, finding your peace in that. It's not easy to achieve that balance and still take care of everything. So there's a new road, I would say, that you're going on here. How is this Justice figuring in here? It's going to change whatever was disappointing, whatever was difficult, whatever the challenges were, whatever decisions you still need to make. Your past, you've forgiven the situation here. You've meditated on this and you've put it behind you. You've been able to say, you know what, I saw what happened, I know what happened, and I'm okay with it. Perhaps there's even an apology that comes in, maybe from a Sagittarius, or maybe that's where the new beginning comes in and you're able to rebuild. That might be a challenge. Rebuilding a situation like that might be a difficulty. Yes, that's what you worry about, whether or not it's something that's viable, whether or not it can actually happen. Tell me about, thank you, the Three of Coins. Pardon me, the Page of Pentacles and the Queen of Cups. So Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio there, but a sensitive, vulnerable position you might be in, my friends, and you want to make sure that you are moving forward in an intellectually and wise way with balance and fairness toward wherever you're going. I think this may be a new financial opportunity, a new plan that you have now put in motion, that you've been given the go-ahead to start, whether that's through a legal settlement, a legal piece of justice that comes in, but you're still worried about the how of it. I would say you try not to worry too much about the how, my earth sign friends. It tends to come, and I know that's hard for us, particularly us, because we do like to have that grounded and practical approach, and not knowing where we're headed is not an easy thing for us to do. One more card here for the earth signs, please. A little bit up in the air next week, my friends. Know that you're on the right path. I guess there are no more cards for the earth signs. The Eight of Wands. Things are going to pick up, my earth signs. So this right here, this Knight of Pentacles, moving very slow. Things are going to pick up dramatically, and you're going to be asked to make some decisions. You may even be asked to make some judgment calls. What did we have? We have the Two of Swords here, right? Making decisions without really knowing all of the facts, and you're going to have to sort through them with the facts that you've been given and make the very best decision that way. And you will. I think you're going to come out of this on top. Let's see what's happening for my earth signs. This is the Keepers of the Light Oracle deck. Keepers of the Light. Thank you. Holy Amethyst. Divine Alchemy. Move beyond current challenges. Focus on what you desire. So put it out there, my friends. You know, you've got some big dreams here. The King of Swords is someone that is the decision maker, and you've got a clean slate right now. All right, so you've got to decide. You've got to prioritize which way you're going first, and come from a very stable and grounded, practical, logical outcome. Put your plan together. It is coming in, and things are going to pick up. You know, maybe you don't show people how serious you are about this, or maybe you don't show them how much the challenges have affected you, but you are going to get through this. Cool, calm, and collected is the word of the day for you, my earth sign friends. Keep your pace, keep your energy high, and move through this, because you are going to get to a much better place when you can build it just a little bit more. All right. Thanks very much, my earth sign friends. Don't forget fire signs. Let's see what's happening for the fire signs. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, October 4th through the 10th of 2020. What is it they need to know, please? What's on the road ahead for my fire signs? Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, October 4th through 10, 2020. Fire signs. Confucius, that's the second time it's jumped out. Now, we just saw that in our earth sign reading. That is the Judgment. What's happening, fire signs? Is there a new beginning for you as well? What's happening for the fire signs? The Nine of Swords. Temperance. Fire signs. What's going on for the fire signs? The Queen of Swords. One more card. Thank you. And are you ready? Confucius. The Judgment card. So you are deciding, my friends. You're worried. You're kind of stressed out, I would think. And you're going to make a decision, most likely while you're under pressure, which is not usually a good idea here. But you know, I think that's the only way to relieve your pressure and bring it back to a peaceful situation. So whatever is on your mind, whatever is keeping you up at night, you're going to have to make a judgment call. I've got Aquarius, Libra, Gemini here, air signs, the Queen of Swords. She's kind of hasty. She's still logical and matter of fact, but she's kind of hasty, especially when it comes to drama. She doesn't want any drama, and there may be some drama in your life here. I've got the Lovers card here. The Lovers card can be a relationship, perhaps a romantic relationship, or, you know, maybe just a partnership. But it is also about a choice and doing a double take. So that's, I think, where you're worried, whether or not you're going to be able to do this. And I think clear whatever is going on so that you do have this fresh start and can find your own peace. That's an important part of this, your own peace. Tell me about the Nine of Swords, please, my fire sign friends. Nine of Swords. What are you? The Sun. You're worried whether or not you're ever going to be happy. And the answer is absolutely. The sun is going to shine. Something may be illuminated in this, and that's going to help relieve the pressure. Look at the light behind these wands. So there is a light on the other side here, and the choice is yours how to handle this, okay? Because you do have, look at this. The Ace of Coins, the Heavenly Master, that's our Hierophant. So if this is a marriage, a vow, a contract, something of that, something about this is coming to an end. That's where your pressure is, my friends. The partnership is winding down, whether or not it's just a phase in the partnership or the actual partnership. There is a new opportunity arising, and it worries you whether or not you're going to be able to do this. The Ace of Coins is going to need some tending to, but you are going to do it. You're going to be able to get through it. The sun is going to shine on whatever it is your seeds are that you're planting here. Tell me about the Nine of Swords. What worries you, please? What worries you, my fire sign friends? The Wheel of Fortune, you don't know what's coming. You don't know what's coming. That's what worries you. Fortune, fate, kismet, karma, all going to smile on you there with the beautiful sun. And while you may not be able to see it just yet, fortune's just around the corner, at least the opportunity for it. But you've got to make a choice here. Now, the Ace of Pentacles can also be seen as a commitment too, my friends. So are you being pressured into making some sort of commitment that you don't necessarily feel comfortable in yet? Take a second look at it. Make sure that you are choosing what's best for you. Tell me about our Queen of Swords here, please, for the fire sign, friends. Fire signs and our Queen of Swords, decisive action, and a little bit harsh sometimes. She makes judgment calls. It's like, yep, okay, I see what's happening here. Let's do it this way. She's not going to sit on things for weeks and months. Here's our Five of Cups, looking at things that you've lost, and yeah, there looks like there has been some loss, or you're worried about the loss and how you're going to get through it, how you're going to be able to sort through it. You know, grief is a difficult process, and there are many, many phases to it. I would say to you that it's not easy, and it is never, ever truly healed, okay? So, you know, whatever sadness, sorrow, and grief you may have been experiencing, that you're kind of stuck in a loop here. And while it may feel like it's peaceful and comfortable, you do need to start something fresh. Otherwise, you're going to stay in this mode for a good long time here, my fire sign friends. It's time to get out of your own anxiety. So that, you know, that could mean that, you know, maybe you've lost someone near and dear to you, and you're still you know, heavily weighed down with all of the thoughts of everything. Why didn't I say that? Why didn't I do that? How come this happened that way? You don't know what the world has in store for you yet. And it's coming around. It's coming full circle. So, again, nothing takes the place of that grief, but it widens, I think, your horizons here, my friends. Ace of Pentacles, the Strength card, and the Knight of Wands. It widens your horizons, my friends. So try and move past, sort through and move past whatever difficulty it was. The Ace of Pentacles there, we have it down below here. I told you, fortune's just around the corner, right? The Strength card, you're going to need your courage. That's also Leo, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So you're going to need your courage, my fire sign friends. Leo on the table. Things are going to be bright and bold here. And here's our King of Swords, making a final decision, taking decisive action on this Ace of Pentacles. You're going to need your courage for the changes that are coming in. So whatever the disappointing energy was, try to relieve yourself of whatever that burden is, whether or not you're carrying guilt, whether or not you're carrying lots of worries that are really unfounded. That's put so much pressure on you. So where are you going to be making this judgment call? How are you going to find peace with what's going on here with the Temperance card? You're going to be happy. You're going to be in a position of contentment. It is going to work out well. The sun is going to shine on you, my fire sign friends. These changes that you've had to kind of muscle through and make changes with, whether or not that is a situation, you know, that you've had to, you know, move past and kind of buck up here with our Strength card. Put your courage on, put your fierce on, put your determination on. It's time to make some changes here. And I think, you know, you may have put to rest whatever went before, and have now found that you are on a brand new path, one that is going to lead to, I would say, satisfaction and contentment here. We've got, don't forget, our Wheel of Fortune and the Sun. Your worries, put them out into the open, because they are not based in, they may be based in the past, they're not based in the future. Here's our Page of Pentacles coming in. The new beginning is coming in very shortly, and that's that twist of fate there, my fire sign friends. When you hear this news about the opportunity, you may be jumping for joy, but you realize that there are going to be some difficult changes that have to be made in order to get this done, in order to get to the other side of this and finish whatever this partnership or structure is, whatever this contract is, whatever this commitment is that you've made. In order to be happy, you've got to let something over here go. Fire signs. Wow. Let's see what's happening for my fire signs with the Keepers of the Light Oracle. See what's going on here for the week of October 4th through 10th, 2020. See what a difference Pluto makes this week on the 5th. Thank you. Things moving direct. Hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. So, these negative thoughts up here that are keeping you stuck, that's exactly what they're doing, my friends. They are keeping you stuck in this place. This is a loop that you're stuck in. As I said before, you know, fate's going to give you the opportunity to get out, but you're going to need to be listening for it. Hope, love, and acceptance. Love is yours. Recognize your divine worth. Choose loving thoughts. Choose loving thoughts, my fire sign friends. My friends, thank you so much for joining me. I truly appreciate you tuning in. Don't forget to like, share, and leave me a comment. And if you'd like to connect with me, all of my details are in the description box below. Thanks so much. Speak to you tomorrow.